everyone. It's Michelle Gario back again from the Seekonk Public Library. And this time for our featured service, I want to talk about something that we think everybody knows, but perhaps you don't. And that is getting discounts to our local attractions with the library's Museum Pass program. And I'm really excited to share about this program and even share in depth a little bit, because our Museum Pass program is actually sort of unique for this area of the country. As I've gone to travel to other parts of the country and checked into libraries and said, well, what do you have for your museum passes? They don't even exist. So we are really fortunate to have this available and to have this available for you at the Seekonk Public Library with your Seekonk Library Card. A lot of times we think of the museum passes as just being for museums or maybe just being something for kids, but I want to hopefully open your mind about that a little bit and share with you how it's a great opportunity to do, particularly now that the summer is over and you can kind of beat the summer crowds. And also, if you just want a day off for yourself or you have family visiting, again, other parts of the country don't have this option, but you do. You can get some great discounts to lots of great places. And I'm going to start out with some of our natural or outdoor spaces that you can visit with our Museum Pass program. Many of you will recognize Horseneck Beach there, but this is only one of dozens of places you can get discounts to with the Massachusetts State Parks Pass. This pass is actually going to remove that parking cost that you have. Why should you even have to pay for parking at our parks, reserves, and forests, right? Beyond Horseneck Beach, you can get great discounts to Borderlands State Park, Walden Pond State Reservation, Purgatory Chasm, a great place to visit in the fall, Halibut Point, Scusset Beach, Wachusett Mountain State Reserve, I know some of our skiers know about that place, Mohawk Trail, Mount Greylock, and Mount Tom State Reservation, just to name a few. Please come in and take advantage of that pass today. Also, for our people who like maybe a more sculpted outdoor experience, you can take advantage of our pass to Blythewald Mansion and Gardens. There you will find several different types of gardens and, of course, a fantastic mansion. They have all kinds of wonderful events that happen throughout the year, but it's a great time to go and enjoy our little bit of the coast and some beautiful manicured gardens right there. If you're a science lover, we have plenty of opportunities for you there as well, starting with the Mystic Aquarium, which is an ever-growing resource that we have right here in our backyard, only about an hour away. We have a couple of zoos in our area, including the Roger Williams Park Zoo with their fantastic giraffes, and Capron Park Zoo, which I'm excited to announce will be coming back to the Seekonk Public Library. There are some changes in their pass program, but we are happy to be able to offer that pass again if you want to go somewhere maybe a little extra nearby. And of course, the granddaddies of them all, the New England Aquarium in Boston and the Boston Museum of Science, which really would take you a few visits to take in. So please do take advantage of your discounts with your library Museum Pass. And for our sports lovers, fall is a big time for sports, and we are happy to have two sports-specific options for you, including the Patriots Place Hall of Fame. So this is a great place to go, the hall at Patriots Place, where you can get everything Patriots, really everything football, including some really interesting information about some historical local football teams that maybe you didn't know about. Really a fun visit for the whole family. And the McCoy Stadium Paw Sox Pass, and we know this coming season, make note of it now, it's probably our last season for the Paw Sox, right? So make sure you go ahead and put it in your calendars now. Take advantage of these passes so you can have that farewell season with the Paw Sox right next door in Pawtucket. We also have several locations for our history buffs out there. Plymouth Plantation, a great place to take the kids, have a historical sort of venture, but how much more fall related can you be than Plymouth Plantation? Get a discount to that location, as well as the USS Constitution Museum. Speaking, of course, of the for people who are interested specifically in maritime history, and our other location there, Mystic Seaport. So more for our maritime explorers. And if you are interested in the museum experience, then there's plenty for you to enjoy there as well. Again, right next door, take a little trip down the street and you can visit the RISD Museum and get a fantastic discount there, and some others that maybe you haven't taken advantage of, or at least maybe not for some time. Of course, there's the Boston Museum of Fine Arts, which has a tremendous collection, which lots of different traveling exhibits there. But we have a couple of new ones that maybe you haven't seen. The Gardner Museum has been around for a couple of years. Our discount passes to that location, as well as the Institute of Contemporary Art, the ICA, which is a beautiful building in and of itself, a great location just to enjoy, and the Fuller Craft Museum, a nice sized museum really full of handicrafts and all kinds of different exhibits pass through there, a great family trip, and free parking there. And if you do have some kids, well, again, especially if they're homeschoolers or if they're a little bit younger than the kindergarten up crowd, this is a great time of year to go and take advantage of discounts at these locations. You will probably recognize that climbing structure there, which is from the Providence Children's Museum. And I know they're really excited to have their dragon back on the building. And of course, that's a great local resource that you want to take advantage of as much as you can. And for a really special trip for the kids, why not take them out to the Boston Children's Museum? It's a favorite in my household, and it will certainly help with those Boston costs if you can take advantage of the museum pass from the library. Now, all of these locations have slightly different offerings as far as how many people are covered, exactly what the discount is, and how exactly you would access the pass. Is it online? Is it one that you have to come into the library for and return? Is it a coupon you just hand in at the desk? So please do contact us to get the details on that. But here's sort of the best of the best. Some of our passes will give you absolutely free entry. Those are the Fuller Craft Museum, the Massachusetts State Parks and Beaches, the RISD Museum, and the USS Constitution Museum. And we have a growing number of passes that are going to be available from home. So you reserve it at home, you print it out at home, you never even really have to stop in the library before you get on your way. And those are the ones listed there: the Boston Children's Museum, the ICA in Boston, the Mystic Seaport, Roger Williams Park Zoo, and that USS Constitution Museum, which is on both lists, if you can believe that. Such a great opportunity. I mentioned that you can reserve these passes online, and you would do that as far as 2 months in advance. So please take advantage of that for those of you who are planners. And you can go directly to the library's website to make those reservations, or feel free to give us a call. Anytime you want to know more about the Museum Pass program or anything that the library offers, please feel free to contact us by email, by phone, or by stopping in at your next convenient opportunity. We welcome your questions, and we look forward to seeing you soon.